that particular moment, I knew what my job actually was. And it was to move to something that could protect me from bullets and remove that problem. What superseded me doing that was, as we've been talking here the last couple of minutes, was the love of a teammate and my protective instincts of someone I cared for. This isn't something that I'm really proud of. And actually, I use this as a lesson oftentimes that demonstrates the importance of training and the reason why we train a certain way and have certain standard operating procedures to respond to certain instances. Those aren't entirely flawless. They are not perfect in nature. They are not absolute. But to answer your question, I decided to do what I did based off of an instinct and an emotion and a calculated risk of what would potentially happen if I did this versus if I did what I'm really supposed to do.
Because I mean, I sometimes think when I'm watching your social media and that, it's like it's almost like you don't understand just how different you are, like how unique you are to actually have stepped in front of somebody with a machine gun to protect somebody, and then to have a leg amputated. And most people have been soul crushed. You went, nah, I'm going back. I want to keep serving. This is my mission. This is my passion. So you're the only person who's ever gone back with the level of amputation that you had, and you do these amazing things. You're inspiring so many people, and you just seem to accept it as part of my life. You're really unique in that. Do you think that resilience, that kind of when they kept saying you needed more surgeries, you just got up and went, well, yeah, okay. Like, was it the work ethic you got from your parents? Was it that you knew this, you had this bigger mission rather than the injury didn't overwhelm it as such?
Ian, man, you're just on fire. There's so much there to unpack. For one, yes, I am unique in the sense that I'm the only person that has completed certain tasks, and I've managed to complete some accomplishments under my condition as a one-legged guy that no one else has done before. So I recognize the uniqueness of that and of me. But to your point, I think I'm very deliberate about messaging that I'm not special in nature, that I possess some sort of skill or talent or capacity that is what enabled me to do these things that other people don't have. These were really nothing more than a whole series of really difficult choices that I just made in repetition day after day after day. So yes, I am unique, so to say, but um, there's no magic. There's no magic within me that allowed it to happen. These are options that we all have, and that's one of my missions is to loudly and aggressively scream that from the mountaintops. Is when you see the things that I've done, don't be starstruck and don't be amazed. You can certainly be appreciative, and I'm humbled and honored by that. But look at some of the things that I've done and just recognize that I'm a regular human being. And whatever it is that your mission is, or whatever adversity that you're dealing with, you can perhaps leverage some of the principles and philosophies and tools that I did to be able to be successful in your own life. That's what's most important. And then to answer kind of your follow on in terms of resilience and how did I keep going and just kind of brush things off? I'll tell you, there were countless times in of frustration and failure and doubt and fear and setbacks and all that.